Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the nextorch viker star headlamp. I got two of those headlamps. They are really nice with the features, and I'm gonna do an unboxing of the one that is still in the box. The other one I did test now for a good while. So we see this is the box. It's rather unique looking. On the front, that part of the box did got a bit out of shape there on the travel from China all the way here to North Georgia. But we see the light output is on high 140 lumens, on low 15 lumens, and the runtime on high is 12.5 hours, on low it is 120 hours. That's pretty good, because the low on 15 lumens is still pretty bright if you do camping or work with the headlamp just with your hands. You do something close by, you don't need the 140 lumens. That's more for looking a bit further. So the 15 lumens for 120 hours, in my books, that is pretty good. We have the beam distance on high up to 120 meters. Of course it has a waterproof standard, and the drop test is 1 meter. The 1 meter could be maybe a bit more. As we see, that is a headlamp, so if we would take that off the head and for whatever reason it would drop, that is for sure more than 1 meter. So maybe there it could be a bit improved. If you be rough with your items, that was just my impression as I did read that. Then we have the viker star high output multimode LED headlamp. It has basically 3 modes: the high, the low, and the SOS mode. On the side we have some description as well, mainly what we saw already. Of course, the head of the headlamp is adjustable. It is powered by 3 pieces AA batteries, which are commonly available pretty much all over the world, plus the rechargeable ones as well. The headband is adjustable. The headband is pretty nice to adjust. I'm gonna show that. For me, it's already a bit on the biggest end, so it depends on the size of the head. I did think maybe the Chinese people that designed it have a bit smaller head and don't need it that absolute big. Maybe the strap gonna loosen up a bit as well, and it needs to be sit on the head a bit firm anyhow. So it's a compromise there. Maybe if you put it on a helmet, that would work as well, because then you don't have the tension of the strap anymore, but just the weight and the size of the helmet. Some people, they work underground, or for the military, or other people that have to wear a helmet and need a flashlight directly on the helmet too. So that is one of the proposed that would work. It has a magnetic control switch that goes all around. We're gonna see the magnet there actually too. It's compact and lightweight. What I don't have yet, what I'm gonna get, is storage and transport. Yeah, it's not a bag, it's more a little pocket kind of thing. They offered that from nextorch as well, and that really would make sense, because if it's like this, it's just a bundle of straps and all. That needs to go in some kind of bag, and as they already make a bag that would fit really well, quite likely with a belt attachment some sort. I'm gonna get those as well. And then I'm gonna make an update video on that matter. So you see, it's a complete set that they offer. Nextorch.com, of course, there you see all the models that they make. Then yeah, the 3 modes, we saw that high, low and SOS, and here we see the battery installation. I'm gonna show that too, how that works. It's pretty simple with the small flap there. The battery compartment has a O-ring. It's safe and not gonna open up by itself, and it's also watertight. So I opened the top part here that we can drag out that high-tech box. Sometimes a bit not easy to grab. Then we see the whole thing, how it is. That part should have stayed in like that for transport, but all the way from China it did get a bit rearranged. What always amazes me is also the design of the box. How Nextorch has a really special boxing and all that, and whoever do that in China, I want to say that is absolute well and clever made. If we look how that is stamped out for then get bended in a way that it gives you that nice looking special box for presentation, and it simply looks really nice. Whoever do that by Nextorch, that's really a nice work. And I did tell them that last time at the SHOT Show as well, and back then I did not even have that box here, but we see that from other videos, like the Nextorch P6 box is a simple like this. So they did really change and upgrade with the boxes and all that too. Nextorch is getting pretty big and strong, a well-known company, because simply the product is so well made in many cases. Maybe on some products the output of the lumen is not yet up as high as it could be, but they work on it, and with the latest samples that I got, that already looks really nice. They are in the correct direction, and it's gonna be absolutely great company in that regards. The Nextorch company, a bit about the history of Nextorch. They do flashlights and other CEO work for years now. The owner is really a kind man, and they supply mainly the Chinese military and police with their flashlights, and that shows also a big importance about the quality that the Chinese military and police choose Nextorch instead of other brand flashlights over there. And they for sure have the selection there in communist China. So that's how it comes. You need to unravel a bit. And then you have it. That part here got a bit out. They have on the side, you see, they have those clip parts here where the part goes in, so you can adjust that a bit as well. I need to take it out, push it back in, so that is adjusted a bit with the size. So that one doesn't have the batteries in it. That one I did already fill up and test out. One of the features that is important is also where the cable comes out of the battery compartment, that part is not too weak there. So far I did not have any problems. It feels really sturdy, that cable. I'm just saying because of the hinge part here, it's pretty protected. If that just would come out flat, that would not get any protection also with the plate. So in case you drop it, it won't flatten and bend right on the edge there, so it would break. And as we are already on this side, that is the battery compartment. That is how it looks inside. They have the slots to take out the strap, really nice made strap. We have the viker star engraved up here, and then on basically now that would be, this would be in front, that is on the back side. On the right side is the lever here where you go in and lift it. That's the hinge, it's a metal part, and then you basically open it up like that. So we see they made a bit of ridge in here and the rubber o-ring seal that is there, so we have a protection too. I'm gonna put on a bit of sticker with my name in here, and as we see inside, of course, there is the minus and the plus. That is really easy to put it in the correct way if you don't see it already. Then on the other side we have a pretty durable hinge. It's pretty strong made all the way, and for close it you simply press that down. That is a durable metal tab, and it's not gonna open quite likely by itself because it's a bit protected here by the rubber band and the plastic part as well. They did around a bit the plastic part that it fits to the head. It's not simply flat, so that shows a bit there too. Then on the front part, that is a nice rubber part here that would come towards your head. That is how the flashlight looks in front, and there we have the buckles that you can adjust the strap. That one is for top, of course, and this one is for all around. You simply can slide the battery pack as well if you put that in. Just saying, you can put it over on the other side, and once it's adjusted it should be like that for a long time, so it's not that much of a deal or a work to adjust it. Then we have here a hinge, and that means we can click the head all the way down. That is the lowest position, and we can go all the way up. Good snap on it. And of course the side you switch on your head is just up and down that you need to adjust if you want to have it straight down where you walk by the feet, that you have the feet and the walkway, the trail or whatever illuminated, or if you want to have it a bit more up, more forward, more away on the distance. And it's a relatively small item, a small reflector and all that, but it's really surprisingly well. I did not want to have a absolute bulky one and all that, items that are too big, too heavy. I did not want to have that, and this fits really well. Also, I did not want to search for knobs to turn on and off, and this has simply, absolute simple, that whole head gonna turn, and we see already here is the magnet, that is the magnetic part. So we have basically, it doesn't matter in which direction we turn it. We can turn it counterclockwise or clockwise. It's basically having, like, this is off, then we are on, we turn it one further, it's off, and then it's on again, this time on low, then it's off again, and then we turn it, it's on SOS, and off again, and then it starts again new. So that's all what it is. Simply to turn either way as you feel. So really simple. Also with gloves, in case it's cold, you can grab the whole thing. It's just the rim in front, and that part here, that's not gonna turn, but the rest, like a wheel, turns all the way around. Really simple. Everybody can get used to it, even for kids. It's not a fumbling on buttons or knobs or anything like that. It's absolute simple to use with gloves, with wet hands, everything like that. So that is absolute nice in my regards. The reflector has a certain deepness too, that you can reach quite a throw. Also, as best as I remember, they make filters that would fit on that style ahead too. That filters come in different colors. In case you want to have a red light, you can put on the filter. What I gonna do is quite likely gonna get me one of those filters with a red light, with a red foil on it. Either that, or I'm gonna put on a foil myself. I'm not sure yet. Quite likely I'm gonna get me the filter and the pocket for storage, then it's all together in a set. And if we get lucky that pouch where you storage the headlamp, that will also have a bit of space for spare batteries, and everything is together and nice. What is to say about the rubber strap? The white stuff is not glowing in the dark. I did try that out. I did think maybe that glows in the dark, but that is not that. The other grayish blackish color and the stretchability is pretty nice. We can't say now how long it lasts. As best I see, the strap is not available as a spare part. So what I can say is that one day the rubber, the elastic part, gonna be worn out, but it has a style, size of a strap that we should get as a spare part, and then we simply cut and saw it, or glue and saw it together again in that kind of size, maybe in a different color. So that is a bit the problem how it is with rubber bands and elastics. They quite likely not gonna last for 30-40 years. They gonna get a bit older, the rubber band, and then it's gonna break, or it's not gonna get springy anymore how it is. But that is just a problem in general, and as long as we get the rubber band, the elastic part here in USA, and have a bit of skill set to put one on again, that should work. The LED flashlight, I don't see what could break if you don't let the AA batteries in it so they can leak out. That should work pretty well there in that regards. What we also see here on the new one, I did not flame it off yet. We see the fraying of the saw string there. That needs to be a bit flamed off with a lighter. And be careful, because rubber strap, that catch maybe a bit earlier on fire, so that needs to be carefully done, that the part is melting together so it can't fray anymore. That's typical. That's not a bad thing of nextorch. That is pretty much typical with any sawed item I see in USA. So that much about the nextorch headlamp. This is the thicker star version of it. They make some other headlamps too. Some I did test on my YouTube channel as well. This is a bit a bigger version with up to 140 lumens, which is plenty enough for serious use.